Aloha class.
Aloha.
Welcome to science class. I put some pictures up here on the board, and I want to ask you guys, what are some similarities? Like, what's going on in these pictures? Anything at all? Maybe, like, what's happening?
The little girl's drinking water.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about that picture?
Taking a shower, little boy.
Here.
Brushing her teeth.
What about this picture?
Swimming.
Yeah. So what's one common element that is in every picture?
Water.
Water, yeah. Correct.
Okay.
So today we're going to be learning about the water cycle and how the water in all of those pictures, how it all ties together. So we could essentially be seeing a picture of all the same water because it just cycles through. You guys will learn about that. It's super fun and interesting. So the objectives today is let's read it together.
Okay.
Ready? Start here.
Learn.
Learners correctly illustrate with a partner the water cycle. Good job. Okay, second one. Learners know the names of the processes within the water cycle: precipitation, condensation, evaporation, and collection, runoff, and know how they work. Good job. Okay, so I'm just going to leave these here on the board. That way, through the lesson, you guys can just take a mental check. Like, okay, I know how to do this now, or I know how to do this, okay? It's a good process of seeing how you guys are going through the lesson, okay? So now, let's see. So I'm going to hand you guys these pieces of paper. And within these papers is a design. So I want you guys to find your partner, like put the pictures together and see what completes the design. But since there's only 3 of you, and I was anticipating 4, one of you will be working by themselves.
Pretend
So-
I have 2.
Hmm?
Pretend I have 2 people.
So you want to work by yourself?
That's what you'd say now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, yeah. There you go. So can you guys find your partner?
Yes.
Yep, you found him? Good job. Okay, so I'm going to hand you guys these papers. A water cycle packet. This has information of all of these processes. You guys will learn a little bit more in depth with this packet, which has pictures, so it's not all reading. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I believe you guys can do it. So here's group 1 and group 2. What I want you guys to do is I'm going to hand you guys these graphic organizers, and I've written down what processes I want to learn, that I want you guys to write more about. So you see I wrote precipitation and runoff/collection. So I'll explain that in a second. And for group 2, we're going to do evaporation and condensation. So you will have 7 minutes to complete this graphic organizer with your partner. And I will give you a 1-minute warning. Okay? Do you guys have any questions before we proceed?
Is there any more copies of the note?
Of the packet? So it was just one per group. So just she'll share. Okay? And so, ready, go. Mhm.
This one is good.
questions or need the directions clarified? The directions are also on the paper. Is it 4 minutes left? If you guys can just do like one sentence or bullet points, it doesn't have to be all into detail, yeah, because it's a lot of information. You guys can share with each other so we can help each other out. So if you want, one person can do one, the other person can do the other.
Well,
3 minutes. Two minutes left.
yeah.
You done, Jacqueline?
Yes.
You done too?
We done.
Oh, okay, so let's move on. You guys are quick. So, since there's only 3 of you, what we're gonna do now is instead of dividing into 2 other separate groups, like they're switching around, we're gonna combine and make one group. So, Delta, if you can teach Brent and Jacqueline about what you just learned, and then you two teach Delta what you guys just learned. So we'll do the puzzle that way, making one group. So you guys will have 7 minutes to do that.
So the term,
Go.
okay, the term that I learned is called evaporation, which is means like when the water in the ocean, in the river, got the heat from the sun, and then the water will heat up a little bit, and then will.
Sorry, I forgot to give you guys these. So you can take notes.
That's right.
It will turn into the air.
So, same?
Just close on it. I mean,
No, I just gave you the wrong one.
I'm just saying.
Go. Then give that to me.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry, go ahead. Okay, fine.
So the water in the air, because of the heat, that causes it. It's called evaporation. So when the air, the steam, keep going up to the sky and then it touch the cold ground in the sky, the element, and then it will eventually turn back to water, that it will stay in the sky, and then it will form clouds. So it is called, this process is actually called condensation. So in condensation, there's a study that we learn, like in the paper, like the reading, you talk about like a glass, like a glass of water. If we see that in a hot day, and then you can see the steam coming from the glass, and then when the glass touch the cold top, and then it will eventually collect the water together because it's colder. The temperature is colder, and then the water will actually combine together and come together and then become water again. And eventually it will drop if it's too heavy, the water. So it's called condensation. Like water staying in the sky, forming clouds.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, what we learn is precipitation. So it's like too much water in the air. And the cloud cannot hold the light, so it will raise. Because the cloud is that heavy, so that's why the water fall back to the earth and form of the rain. So what's the outcome? You got it?
Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so the correction is when the water drops down to the river, to the air, to the river, to the sea, and stays there. Agree?
Yeah.
Can you explain to Delta what runoff is? What runoff water is? Did you learn about that? I'm sorry, I thought runoff is the collection. No, it's okay.
Oh, it's
I-
different.
Yeah, so I can just explain it real quick. Okay.
Sorry.
So runoff, when the water, when it rains or snows,
Mhm.
let's say like on a mountain, the water goes down, that's called runoff. And then the water that's moving, when it collects in a big, like an ocean or lake, that's the collection. So it's just two little, it's separate things, but you're good, yeah. You guys are good. Yeah.
Like a mountain.
So runoff, it happens before correction, right?
Yes, so runoff, just imagine water coming down a mountain. Like, yeah, so that's runoff water, and it goes
Running
to,
away from the mountain.
It means that everything is caused by the rain, right? The rain go back to the ocean, go back to the mountain, and the mountain has a small stream, and the small stream collect the water, go back to the ocean. That's
Yep.
all that.
so it's like a big water cycle. Yep, so the water, yep, correct. Are you guys good with your charts?
Mm.
You guys are speeding through this quick. You guys are quick learners.
The pictures are very helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, since we're just gonna be in one group, I want you guys to draw a picture of the water cycle for me in one group, but I want you guys to use the words precipitation, condensation, evaporation, collection, and runoff. Do you guys think you can do that?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Guys will have about 5 minutes. Quick. So just a quick picture. You guys, let's go.
Yeah.
So make sure you use the words, how the words I told you, and you can refer back to your packet. So it's the heat.
Just the steam, okay, it's a form of steam. Instead of just getting like collect down, form clouds, right? Use all
Condensation.
and then, if the cloud becomes so heavy, it'll go back to the earth, or go back to the ocean. And in this part, there's a small stream, maybe like this, go back to the water. And it's called runs.
Runoff.
Okay, we're
And then the other word is collection. It's 1, 2, 3. And then after it goes back to the water, it is the fourth stage, which is, no. No, not this one, it's precipitation.
good job.
Yay. And the last one is collection, because they collect, the ocean collect the water back.
Okay, just one. I want to point one thing out. So, let me pull this up so it's easy. So, this is the runoff, correct?
Yes.
So, this is also precipitation. So, precipitation happens. What falls from the clouds?
Rain.
Rain.
Ah.
What other stuff? Rain,
Snow.
snow, sleet, hail. So,
Yeah.
precipitation isn't just water.
Oh.
So, anything that comes from the clouds.
Okay,
So, that's just one little thing.
okay. Make it perfect.
Yeah?
Like,
You guys are doing great.
let's know. No. Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Good job.
And also your topic, air pollution from the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's a big cycle, everything together.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys done?
Yes.
Okay, can I have one volunteer to come up and share to the class how the whole water cycle, like, just explain your drawing. Okay, Brent? Okay, Brent. There you go. Stand in the front. So we can
Alright,
all
so
see. But can we look at this? So we can see.
So, this is what we got from our group. We learned the whole cycle of the water. This is the picture that we drew. So, it's very clear, the arrows are part of the cycle too. You know. Step 1, evaporation. From there, so from here it comes from the sea, everything the water that evaporates, change to the steam. And so the steam goes up to the cloud and they form up the process which is condensation. And so when the steam like stick together in the cloud, you know, like forming a big group, and that's called condensation. When it's too heavy, it goes down to the precipitation. Alright, so from there, everything that comes out, like what they said, from the cloud, that's precipitation. So it goes to the mountain and it forms a runoff, you know, a runoff to the river, to the ocean, which is all collected there, and it's called collection.
Good job.
Good job.
Class, can we snap 3 times to show you did a good job? Ready?
For me, not for you. I'm just kidding.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Brent.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So in closing, I want to show you guys this cool little video I found. That explains the water cycle.
The water cycle. Have you ever taken a sip of water and wondered where it came from? The very same water that you drink daily could have been consumed by a dinosaur millions of years ago. The same water molecules have been cycled throughout the earth since the beginning of time. Water changes from solids to liquids and gases, and then back again. The continual movement of water in our environment is called the water cycle. Let's take a look at the path that a water molecule could take. About 97% of Earth's water can be found in the oceans. Every day, heat energy from the sun evaporates water from the ocean. Evaporation is when water changes from a liquid into a gas. The liquid becomes water vapor. Water vapor is hard to see, but it's in the air all around us. Water vapor that is high in the atmosphere begins to cool. The vapor goes through condensation and starts to come together. Condensation is the process when water turns from a vapor into a liquid. The water continues to condense and forms clouds. When clouds have too much water to hold, the water falls back to earth. Precipitation is any form of water falling to earth. Precipitation can be rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Precipitation fills the lakes, rivers, and streams. Some of the precipitation flows across the surface of the earth and is called runoff. Runoff can help fill bodies of water. Some water makes its way into the ground. Water that is in the soil is used by plants or stays in the soil. Water that stays in the earth is called groundwater. So the next time you drink a glass of water, think about all the other organisms that may have shared a water molecule with you. Then remember, the water cycle explains how water moves around our earth. From precipitation, followed by runoff, the movement of the same water molecules around our environment is a continual process. The water cycle is an amazing process that helps bring water to all forms of life.
Okay, pretty cool, yeah? So you could think back to this morning when you brushed your teeth. You could, what if that was the same water that dinosaur drank a long time ago? Like what if it was sharing the same? Yeah. So it's really cool. So the water cycle is it's a continuous process. It's just super interesting.